What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo. We're out here at Rio to talk to you about the 2022 North Reach. So the Reach has been in the line for a while. We love this kite here at Rio because it is so versatile. This is a 3-strut kite, and for the 2022 season, it is really just kind of taking that next step of user friendliness. And so the Reach is really a kite you can use for multiple sports, but also for any ability level rider. So we've been teaching beginners on it and having great success because it has this really nice sheet in and go feel. You have a little bit of bar feel so you know where the kite is. You don't get the kite lost in the wind window. Also, the power delivery is fairly consistent. So when you sheet in, you get power, you can get up ride very, very easily. This more swept back wingtip on the Reach allows for easy rollover and relaunch. So even if you're kind of sheeting on the bar too much and pull that outside line, you can still get it to relaunch. Then if you do it properly by sheeting the bar all the way out, pull that outside line, boom, the kite's going right off the water. So performance-wise, I really noticed a difference personally for riding this in the surf. You know, with a multi-sport kite, you want it to perform well twin tipping, for the beginner, foiling, and in the surf, okay? So the area I noticed the most improvement was in the surf because with this kite, there's no dead spot in the turns, right? So when you dive the kite down, a lot of times when you turn at the bottom of the wind window, you get a dead spot and then it slowly comes up and surges, right? Whereas with this kite right now, what happens, you go down through that bottom of the wind window, it just pulls beautifully throughout the turn. So it has a very, very consistent power delivery everywhere in the wind window. So when you're kite surfing, you also want to have drift with the kite. That helps a ton with kite foiling as well. So that drift allows you to, when you slack the lines, the kite will go downwind with you and not have like a big sag in the lines or retention and have that inconsistent power. So consistency of power throughout everywhere in the wind window is the largest improvement. I found it helping a ton with kite surfing. I like the Reach a lot better in the surf than the Carve personally. Carve has a little bit more punch and power and kind of grunt to it, whereas the Reach has a lot better kind of feel throughout the entire wind window. Then when you get out in the flat water and a twin tip, jumping is great. Some of the more performance guys are kite looping them, but they're pretty quick pivotal kite loops, so it doesn't really like give you the yank that they're looking for kite looping. So for like just general twin tip jumping, like you can jump plenty high in the thing. They have improved the structure in the wingtip too, so if you are gonna go out max power in the thing, it will have that improved structure in the wingtip, which will give you much better hang time and control on those smaller kites. And then when you really kind of pull hard on the kite to land it, it's not going to kind of collapse and give you that inconsistent power. So performance riding, it does a really high level. I think, you know, for like that more wake style, more high performance, you want the pulse, or a lot of people actually just go into the orbit because it goes like mega huge airs and is just awesome. Pulse is, you know, really high performance freestyle for like unhooking and looping, and then orbit is kind of your all around 5-strut big air kite. Whereas the Reach, the thing I love about it is any person that has ridden this kite really likes the feel, likes the performance, and that is a beginner to a really top tier kite surfer to a high performance twin tipper. So kind of seeing through the whole range, it does work well foiling too. You know, it does kind of have that drift and that little lighter weight feel. They definitely, they lighten this up, I think about 15% or so, which really makes a big difference on how the kite performs. You do have a direct connect leading edge bridle, no pulleys on it, nothing's gonna get messed up. Straight direct connect trailing edge bridle here too. The north bar is very clean and simple as well. Depower above the line, both the center line and the flagging line goes through the center of the bar with through one plastic sheathing. It has a toolless interchange, so you can change out those the chicken loops without having to kind of, you know, have any tools or anything. You can swap them in and out for whatever your needs are. So overall, the Reach, amazing product. They come in these beautiful colors. There's also a really cool green color coming as well, and really a top kite for the school, top kite for our coaches and our riding staff, and also a top seller for us here at Rio. If you want more questions, have more interest in the Reach or any of the other North kites in the lineup, give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000, or reach out online at realwatersports.com. See you guys on the water.